Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And welcome to I Mean Business. It's Friday night, 9 o'clock. So every Friday, as you know, we do a live show from IQRA Television, and today it's I Mean Business. And what we generally speak about is, helping people to move forward in their business, giving them business ideas, showing them ways of saving money, giving them opportunities that come about and we find out about, and helping people along. It could be anything at all. So today we have something very unique. It came about because I was I've been traveling quite a lot, and I'll tell you a little bit about what we're going to talk about in a moment. But let me present my two guests today, and it's my great pleasure and privilege to welcome Vikas Junaid. Vikas, assalamu alaikum. How are you, brother?
I'm very good. How are you?
Oh, okay. And of course, the one and only person who's been looking after things while I've been away, Sammy Hegab. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Pleasure.
Pleasure. So, Sammy, thank you for looking after I Mean Business while I've been away. And, I really, really appreciate it, and all your lovely guests. And you're quite a celebrity now. You're getting stopped in the road and people asking for your autographs.
Yeah.
Good.
There's a lot more people seeing me on the internet as well.
Oh,
I've had a lot of people approach me and said, like, we recognize you from somewhere. Are you a presenter? Do you appear on IQRA TV? And I said, yeah, I do the I Mean Business program.
Great. And how's Unicorn coming along?
Alhamdulillah, it's growing steadily.
Good.
Taking directions.
Good. Now, I've asked Vikas here today because what I've been doing is I've been traveling a lot, and I don't know if you all remember, but January and February and March I've been in Haiti, and I've been traveling to Abu Dhabi and UAE and other places. And my phone bill for 10 days came to over £600.
Oh my God.
Because of roaming fees and call charges. And then a good friend of mine, Ajit Kohli, approached me, and I spoke to him about it, and he said, look, there are products on the market that will help and benefit people. And I said, well, the worst thing was that when people called me, I was being charged at least £1 for people calling me. And then when I answered, I was also charged £1 for answering their call. So for 1 minute, I was getting charged £2 per minute to receive calls, and if I made calls, I was being charged the £2 plus the call charges. So that's why my bill ran up. And also I was texting, and I was uploading photographs that I was taking on my journeys onto various media sites. So there's a product on the market, and IQRA is the first channel ever to get this product. And we have started advertising the product on IQRA TV, and it gives me, as I said, great pleasure to welcome you.
Thank you very much.
So tell me, how does this product help businessmen and businesses?
First of all, let me start from the Seven Telecom.
Yes, what is Seven Telecom?
Well, Seven Telecom came into being for the last 12 years now.
Right.
And since day one, our aim is to help the customers to provide them the best facilities to call international and help them to save money. Initially started by the calling cards. As the technology is growing up, we are bringing more and more products into the market. We started doing home accounts, which was very successful, and people like it. So whenever there was a need in the market, and we do realize that the customers do need this thing in the coming future, our team started working on it. Recently, our CEO, he been to Dubai, and as you just said that he was 10 days and it was like £600.
Yes.
So the same thing happened with him as well. He just been there for 2 or 3 days, and he came with 100 plus bill for the incoming calls. So this is not only the one person. There are so many millions of people traveling abroad, going on holidays, going to visit their parents, relatives, and they all have the same issue, that they end up paying bills for, they even don't know why they're paying for that. So we started working on a product which is basically a SIM card, and we negotiated with nearly all the telecom companies in the world
Is that about 250 companies?
No, it's about 220 at the moment.
220.
But still, we have at least one telecom company in each country. We are looking for alternative options as well, but that's going to be in the future. But at the moment, still 220 network is a very big thing. Yeah, it was a very long project. Our team was working on this project for the last 2 years nearly. And after negotiating successfully with these telecom companies, we proudly presented our new product, a SIM card, which called World Traveler SIM.
World Traveler.
That's right, yeah. The plus point about this World Traveler SIM is, what we have done for our customers is that 50 countries in the world, there is no roaming charges.
Wow.
Yeah.
50
countries.
That's brilliant.
And that's increasing. Maybe in 6 months' time, we are looking forward to increase it to 60 and 70 countries, but still working on it. But at the moment, it's nearly 50 countries in the world where there are no roaming charges and there's no hidden charges. So one of the countries, let's say, which is Dubai, as you said, you've been to Dubai, 600 pounds. Let's imagine that you've been to Dubai. The minimum charges of any UK telecom company, that charge is about £1 to receive the call.
Yes.
So let's say if you talk about 10 minutes, you're going to end up paying £10.
Just to receive the calls?
Just to receive the calls. And when you call back, it's nearly double.
Yeah.
So by our SIM, when you are in Dubai, even if you talk for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you're not paying anything. It's a UK number. You are in Dubai, and person calling from here.
Oh, it's a mobile SIM number, so it's your mobile number.
It's a mobile SIM number, 078.
Okay.
So when you are in Dubai, the person does not have to do anything different to approach you. He does not have to buy any calling cards. He does not need to go on the internet, or he does not need any special software. It's the same calling thing as you calling in the UK. Right. It's the same process.
So they just dial your ordinary mobile number and they're through to you?
Yeah, yeah. It's like the last week when one of my friends, he called me, and I was actually in Dubai. And he called me, he was talking me for like half an hour. Yeah. And when I told him that, you know where I am? And he was like, oh, you're in London, isn't it? And I was like, no, I'm in Dubai. Oh. And he was like, oh, what about my bill and something? And I was like, no way.
So you've got a SIM card as well, the World Traveler.
Yeah, definitely. I got this World Traveler.
So Sammy, you know a lot about telecoms. What do you think of this? You know, having.
Yeah, I'm very excited actually to be honest with you. The market is moving into the mobile industry. I was involved in telecoms when broadband was just rising into the market.
That's about 2003-ish.
Yeah, early 2000 when people were still trying to get the terminology. I worked with one of the leading pan-European telecom companies. The first time when they launched in the UK, the first year we did about £10 million of billable revenue. So the market in telecom, there is a lot of money.
It's $1 billion companies, you know.
Yeah, it was multi-billion dollar business. Unfortunately, the market is moving away now from landlines. The money is in the mobiles. So this is why I'm really excited with this. I personally want to get this product for myself because I'm always traveling up and down to Egypt. My worst experience in the cost, like you were talking about 600, was something like when I spent 6 months in Egypt.
Yes.
People were calling me, I don't know how much it cost them, but for me it was almost 20,000.
£20,000
yeah,
for 6
and I was
months,
shocked.
yeah.
I was shocked, to be honest with you. I couldn't understand how that worked. And it was a contract as well. But obviously from the roaming.
So they charge roaming. Roaming means because you're abroad and not in the UK, they will charge you as if you were calling somewhere else.
That's right.
So they charge you at least £1 for roaming.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
Person calling and person receiving.
That's right.
So it's double. They were making a double whammy.
So you can imagine if it's costing me that much, you wonder how much it's costing.
So you got 20,000. You got away. I got away cheaply for £600, and you paid 20,000.
Well, I stayed a few months. I mean, that was 6 months.
Yeah. But so you've got a lot of experience. So I actually took this chip last week. I was in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
And if I tell you, I had £5 credit on it. Yeah. Or was it £10? I can't remember. It was £5 or £10 credit. I don't recall. But my total charges and cost was £2 in Abu Dhabi.
Great.
For making and receiving calls, I only used £2 for my credit.
Yeah.
And I was so happy.
That's what the Seven Telecom is.
That's £2, £600, £2. So that's where they make their money roaming.
some of the people I came across that when you go holidays or abroad, the telecom bill sometimes it comes even more than you actually spend on the whole trip.
Yes.
Yep. I have a friend going to Spain. He does not even spend that much money on the ticket plus the hotel there. The money he spent in telecom and receiving calls.
Yes.